Commander Swift said he'd assign someone to assist with our growing beastman problem. Glad to see the urgency of our situation is being taken seriously. Now, as I'm sure the commander explained, the Amalja activity in the region has grown almost frenzied. Seems like the lizard men are determined to carry off every peddler and traveler that tries to pass through southern Thanalan. And I'm not speaking of furtive nighttime raids here. The bastards are striking in full daylight, even against escorted merchant caravans. Heard reports of raids as far south as the Sigoli Desert, so it's not a simple matter of increasing patrols on the rolls into Little Alamigo. We must mount a decisive response, and soon. The next time the Amalja appear, I want you ready to send them howling back into the desert. Now, not long before you arrived, in fact, our scouts reported a merchant resting in plain view on one of the trade roads. Make haste to the location I've marked on your map and see that the fool isn't taken by a raiding party. When I do that. Okay. Overconfident fools. You think your raids here go unnoticed? Treachery is this. You are of the Brotherhood of the Ash. We are. Though we number but few, we shall be your death this day. It's an Amalja v Amalja throwdown. It's even red versus blue. Oh my god, that one is massive. Traitorous heathens, your victory will come at a price. I don't think that's an Amalja though. Oh look, it's female RPG armor TM. Attacking when the enemy's bask is turned. Your ancestors would turn in their graves. Soldier's life is one of peril, and the first rule of war is to understand the mind of your enemy as well as your own. Presence is noted here, adventurer. This is our battle. You need not become involved. I am Hamuj Ga, and I lead the Brotherhood of Ash. We are what remain now that the all-consuming flames have reduced the rest of my people to unthinking zealots. You interest me, child of Eorzea. Be it fortune or fate, I would not ignore the forces that sought to bring us together. I extend you an invitation to join us at the Ring of Ash. Ash is back. Finding it's always fun when you can't fly. Ah, right. It's like this way. There it is. I'm so used to doing this, being able to fly. Welcome to the Ring of Ash, adventurer. This place serves as a home for our humble gathering of soldiers. My brothers and I ever seek to hone our martial prowess and honor the blood of our ancestors. We keep to the old ways of the desert nomad and of the warrior. To those who are worthy, we show the proper respect regardless of origin. Your aura carries the reek of brimstone. Could you be one of the champions said to have laid low the Lord of the Inferno? Then I would have you understand the curse that has befallen our fanatic brethren. They have forgotten the code that governs our people, the glory that comes with the warrior's death. They've spirited away the weak and the feeble, and offer them up in exchange for the barbed blessings of a hoary god. Day after day I witness the shameful acts of my kin. The honor of the Amalja is a faded, paltry thing, no longer driven by the righteous fortunes of battle. It is these kidnappings that most stoke the flames of my fury. Why the victims often bear no arms at all. What triumph can be found in such cowardly attacks? We are hunters, my brothers and I, and the fallen Amalja who huddled in Zanrak are prey. If you share my outrage, then I bid you join us in our kin war. No, I will not accept this pretender. Claimed to be one of the heroes that fell defeat. Cut down a dozen men who boasted that feat. More likely you slew a guttering fire sprite and convinced yourself it was the king of the seventh hell. I did not ask for your counsel, Lunga. I, and I alone, make this decision for the Brotherhood. Then you better not stray into the path of my arrows, adventurer. We have too many enemies for me to waste my ammunition on puffed-up heroes like you. Forgive this interruption. I shall vouch for the authenticity of your claim. Only one who has faced and defeated Ifrit could have the scent that you do. Past glories, however, will not impress my soldiers. Prove yourself through your actions, and you might find your reception here improved. Our foes are the Amalja of Zamarak. We shall break the fangs that feast on the helpless. Our target is clear, and our resolve unshakable. Okay. We, the Amalja, were once simple-minded nomads who roamed the vast plains of Pagalthan. If any thought to impede our path, we relish the challenge to our skill at arms. For as long as our people have existed, it has been the tradition for aging warriors to make the pilgrimage to the Holy Land of Zanrak, and there confront the specter of death. It is an honor to cast one's time-tempered soul into the sacred flames and return one's body to ash. But these craven whelps of Zaharak quaver before death's inevitability. They seek not to fortify their spirits, instead groveling before a deity for strength they do not deserve. I have not the words to express my disgust for the manner of this groveling, this subjugation of the meek by contemptuous weaklings. The path to true greatness lies only in conquering those greater than oneself, and in the doing attaining mastery over one's own failings. War leader, there is trouble. The flame flangs have scented fresh prey. We must sound the call to arms. Seems you have the chance to prove your talents, adventurer. Show the Brotherhood your unbending steel. Lunga! Your wish, war leader? This warrior is known by the name Lunga. Though her form may be Miqo'te, her soul harbors a raging blaze to match that of any Amulja soldier. We of the Brotherhood know only the struggle for martial perfection. Tribe, clan, gender, these details matter not. Lunga, you will accompany our newest ally into battle. What? What choose me for this task? Surely there are others more fitting. Some hatchling in training, perhaps? Enough. I grow weary of your insolence. Shall I have my blade answer your mewling? No, war leader. It shall be as you command. Now we shall see you for the charlatan you are. Meet me at this spot on your map. I pray your screams are short-lived. Okay, where am I going? Not that way. I'm so used to just launching myself airborne. I am very much looking forward to the point where I'm allowed to fly. I think I have to get to a certain point in the MSQ before that. Might have to finish 2.0. I think we're going to that purple spot. Just a thought. Oh, hello, Lunga and the skittish salesman. Oh, fun. Right about there. I did not mean to push that button. Wow. Short work of those raiders. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you have my thanks. Heard the Amulja were snatching folks from the trade routes again, but I thought that was just my rivals trying to scare me out of business. After all, the roads have been safe enough until now. I'll have to hire a guard or two for the next time I pass through here. Damn beastmen. Sellsword wages do so eat into a man's profits. I expected you to die here. Come now, we return to the Ring of Ash. AoE's great if you can position, but positioning there wasn't the best, so it probably would have just been better to single target those, even though it started out as 3. I wasn't hitting 3 with most attacks. Okay. I think we're about to unlock the Amulja quest, the actual, like, repeatables. You're no hatchling in battle, that much is obvious. Do not think me so easily impressed. There's yet the question of your resolve. The Brotherhood of Ash is a conclave of elite warriors. Under the command of Hamuja, we wage a war of attrition against the zealots of Zanarok. Those fallen Amulja build altars and pitch camps wherever they please, convincing themselves they are the masters of the Holy Land. Must feel brave indeed to challenge none but the weak and undefended. Recall the raiders you but recently faced. They were members of the Flame Fangs. a faction among the Zamrak Amalja that, more than any other, delights in kidnappings. Naturally, they also draw the most ire of the Brotherhood. It is our mission to see their ambitions ground into dust and their leaders slain. Indeed, it is the duty of all who would call themselves true Amalja warriors. And now, a warning. Do not seek to meddle too deeply in our affairs. This war is not some distraction to be dabbled in by outsiders such as you. You think my words unconvincing? You think that I, too, am no Amalja? To the seven hells with what you think. Go make your report to Hamujga before he has to find himself a new pet adventure. Honored ally, news of your battle is spread through the camp. By all accounts, you fought with uncanny ability. None may doubt that yours was the hand that slew a raging god. If our cause rings true in your heart, then I would further welcome your aid. Will you unleash your fury alongside the soldiers of the Brotherhood? I will. Let the zealots fear our coming. Well said. Yours is a true warrior's heart. Though we differ in many ways, the foe that we would topple is the same. Let us vow death to the Flame Fangs. Theirs is a fire that cannot be suffered to burn. Tribal quests unlocked, new to a reputation with the Brotherhood of Ash. You can do the tribal quest from Fibubga and purchase wares from this vendor. So Fibubga, we have 3 quests available. We've taken 6 quests from the Sylphs, so we only have 6 more left. Doesn't really matter because there's only 3 here, but eventually that will start mattering. The honorless snakes of Zaharak care not for the righteous glories of battle. They would sooner injure their foes with cowardly traps than risk an equal confrontation. Traps of which I speak often make use of barrels stuffed with fire sand, a substance which, when ignited in sufficient quantities, can launch a merchant's wagon 2 full spear lengths into the air. The victims of such shameful tactics are left dazed and vulnerable, if not slain outright. Does your blood not seethe at the thought? Then I task you with removing the source of this ignominy, the fire sand itself. But I would not have you risk life and limb in its destruction. By the bridge to the west of here, one of your brethren awaits you. He is a tamer of drakes and has promised to lend you a creature from his stables to aid you in your noble efforts. Arms of the Yew. The Brotherhood of Ash strives to return our people to the self-same glory our ancestors once knew. The fallen Amalja, however, grind our honor into the dust with every misguided and ignoble step they take. They swagger about like spoiled children, carry weapons stripped from Miqo'te captives as if they were hard-won trophies of war, when in fact they are not but garish reminders of craven ambushes and common pillaging. It is said that the arms of the Yew tribe are passed down from one generation to the next, that these weapons are revered as highly as the teachings of their ancestors. Though we of the Brotherhood follow a different path, it is anathema to us that the honor of the Miqo'te should be so spat upon. These Amalja brigands and scavengers have not earned the right to their spoils. Search their camps and reclaim all there is to be found. And we have picked their caches clean. Recover the rest from their bloody corpses. For we Amalja, Zanrak is more than merely dust and rock. It is sacred ground. The preservation of this holy land is our duty and our privilege. One of the greatest threats to its delicate balance are the voracious bronze tortoises. These insatiable creatures wander as their appetite leads them, feeding without surcease. Slaughtering them brings little respite, for they multiply at a seemingly unnatural pace. No, honored ally, I would have you dispatch their matriarch, the mighty Lakovi. It is she that spawns her shellback children in such uncontrollable numbers. To draw out the mother, however, you must first endanger her offspring. slay the lesser tortoises, and the matriarch will soon appear. With her crushing weight and snapping jaws, you will find Miqo'te a worthy adversary. So we have 3 quests to do. The first... So we don't have any invisibility ones or anything like that the sylphs have, but we do have this. My brother, FFXIV, has told me of his plan. You'll have command of one of my scaly children and the fiery destruction she breathes. Climb onto her back, honored ally, and direct her to the barrels you wish to incinerate. Should you need to dismount, the Drake will return to me. I will hold her in readiness until you are prepared to continue your mission. Now go and bring ravenous fire to the servants of the flame. This is extremely similar, in fact, basically the same as the Sylph quests where you are on the back of the goblin. Except you're on a Drake, and instead of sneezing on people, you breathe fire on barrels. But as to the basic mechanics of the quests, are exactly the same. You have to go to these and push the fire breathing button. Make sure you're aimed at it so the fire cone goes over it, and voila. While you're on this thing's back, you can't really do anything else. So there are 3 of them. Last one's up there. It is slightly forgiving in its angle. And also you can change the angle after you start the cast. But that is 3. We can dismount and we can continue on. Interested in allowing you to do that. Oh boy. I don't have another stun. Can I kill it in time now? Actually, yes, I guess. So we need to kill this one off. I'm surprised this one chose to attack me, but that one didn't. Ah, 3 bronze tortoises. Gotta get 3 from the toffers and then kill. More coffer somewhere. I need to kill 1 more tortoise. Which is right here. And this tortoise will spawn. That was the wrong button. This should spawn Miqo'te. Go. There's Miqo'te. No. There. Miqo'te's all dead. Okay, so we just need to find 1 more gold coffer somewhere in this big ass circle. Yeah, this is like the base level of Yamaljaw quest. You unlock this at like 43, and I'm 50, so And yeah, WoW has a lot more interconnected mobs than 14 does. Where the bloody hell is... Where are you? I need one... There it is. Okay. So basically, like, every mob in WoW will pull what's around it. It's not the case in 14. 14 has like linked mobs. I'm trying to look at something to like show what that means. But literally none of these mobs are linked so far. There's also a lot more passive mobs in 14. So there are passive and aggressive mobs in 14, and only aggressive mobs will attack you on sight. Passive mobs will only fight back if you fight them. The echoing reports of exploding barrels were as triumphant cries to my ears. I'm afraid, however, that the loss of fire sand will simply spur our enemy to ever more shameful acts of cowardice. We must stand ready. Have you returned with the arms of the Ood tribe? Yep. Yepity. Yep. Yes, the weapons of the Miqo'te are distinct from any the Amalja would craft. I will return these treasures to their Forgotten Springs heirs and salvage some measure of honor for my people. Honored ally, once more you show a true warrior's spirit. Words are as wind, but your deeds mark your path into greatness. With the deck of Laco V, you have slain a great threat to our holy land. It should be many years before another tortoise attains her size and claims the matriarch's name. But we must not grow complacent. The sky fires that seared the realm have shaken the foundations of all that we know to be true. Okay, and there's that. We're going to do this one more time.